tell you what, dipshit, you don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. His voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
What's a David King?
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
Yeah, everybody. Tell a friend, tell a lover. You know it's only kinky the first time. That's what I used to tell them at first. You know it's only kinky the first time. You know, it only hurts when I stick it there the first time. Oh, yeah, you got to love it when Fish doesn't. Fish is in the house. Obviously, can you hear the rookies in the house? Oh, you're a son of a bitch, Pettigrew. So what's up, Fisher? I'm trying to get... We got to get freaking Steve to get these cameras going, this freaking douchebag. Chrissy's in a little bit of traffic.
Chrissy's in a lot of traffic.
Chrissy's in a lot of traffic. It's raining in Southern California. That means
everybody drives like an idiot.
You know what? Listen, the problem is that everybody in most of our cities and most of our states are already idiots. I mean, listen, see, this is why I swear, Fish, that before people breed, they should do an IQ test. I don't give a shit if black and white, gay and straight, whoever wants to put the wood to each other. But before they get the breed, you can't have stupid and stupid breed.
Stupid shouldn't breed with stupid, and ugly shouldn't breed with stupid, because if you breed ugly with stupid, then you get ugly, stupid people.
Oh, my God, right? Oh, my. Could you imagine?
Because at least if you breed good-looking with stupid, you have the better chance of at least having a hot, stupid chick, which a lot of guys prefer.
Yeah. See, you know what? The good thing about a hot, stupid chick is that she's only good for a role. She's only good to wham, bam, just like give it her little once over and goodbye. Next.
Good point.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you want to at least have somebody you can have a conversation with. And still want to wham, wham, wham. You know, I'm not taking that away. I mean, you still want to put putting the beating on one. You know, the love beating.
The love beating.
I got to be careful because some of these idiot douchebag guys out there is like, you mean you're telling me to beat my woman?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, with your penis.
Oh, lovely.
No?
Foul language.
What do you mean? It's not.
That's filth. You know what? It's against my religion to sit here and work on such a show.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, Negro.
What's he talking about?
What's up, brother?
What's he talking about? You imagine it, man, that kid. You know what, man?
What a moron, right?
Yeah, you know what? We'll talk about that when...
Angus T. Jones.
Angus T. But what a cool name of a kid, Angus.
Well, yeah, that's like George's boy.
Angus.
Yeah.
It's a great name. But listen, it's scary because Angus, see... It's not like that you named somebody, Ken, Robert, Brandon, a normal man's name or normal kid's name. It's not like you named them that. You named somebody named Angus. Listen, they only have two paths in life. And that's jail or pretty freaking, entertainment or something along that line. Right. Music, something. But there is no have you ever met a guy named Angus doing anything other than out of jail, bouncing at a bar, or
or in a schoolboy outfit with a Gibson SG rocking out?
That kind of proves my point, doesn't it?
Right, yeah.
It proves my point. Angus from AC/DC. From AC/DC. Exactly right. But this guy, man.
He's a TNT mate.
See, but that's the best thing about entertainment, man. As long as you're making a buck, you can tell someone to go take a flying
Bloop, bloop.
You know, I mean, it's not like I got to worry about saying the F-bomb.
No.
You know, but listen, it's not necessarily something I need to do by trade. But anyways, welcome. I want to have everybody stay tuned for the last night on the earth, 12/20. Yes. And we, the Ken Pettigrew Show, is going to be live at the Holy Water Room. You got to love that in Pasadena, California. And like I've said over and over, you have spent your entire life with your family. Why in the hell would you want to spend the last night with them? Come spend it with us. It's going to be fun, a lot of nonsense, maybe a sacrifice or two. And if none of that works, we are going to have confessions with Padre Pettigrew.
Yes.
Confessions with Padre Pettigrew.
Yes, we're going to have a confession, confession area where people can come in and confess all their
And then
sins.
I can part their hair and let them speak into the holy microphone.
A hole in the confession booth.
But anyways,
Glory confession hole booth.
Is that holy water? Sure it is. Wink, wink.
Fresh from Russia.
Well, listen, it's a little tart, but it's all good. Anyways, wow, I didn't realize we were going to go down that route out of the
Padre
gate.
Pettigrew left behind some evidence and some DNA.
So, listen, anybody wants to call in, 773-3KP Show. You can call in and let it rip. Come make your voice a weapon. If you can't figure that out, 773-357-7469. We got Brian Heitkemp.
His name's Brandon Heitkemp.
Heitkemp. Camp.
Very good.
Heitkemp.
We're going to give him a gold. Here,
look at
he's got to come over.
You got headphones there, brother.
Hold on, let me do this right.
Yeah. Let's just introduce him now.
Okay. First off, I'm going to just take the reins here. My name is Brandon Heitkemp.
Brandon.
Remember what he said off camera? I told you this was going to happen.
I told you.
He butchered it.
I told you. Listen, man,
he totally annihilated it.
There's
100%.
only a few things that I mess up in life, and that is by far one of them.
You know, he was so worried about messing up my last name, he totally forgot the first one.
Dude, totally right. I swear. The whole time I was just thinking, Heitkemp. The only thing missing was a German Shepherd out front. I'll just leave that one alone. I'll just leave that one alone. Right. Yeah. If you're going to go down that route, go all the way down the route.
Yeah.
I've never done anything halfway.
Brandon. No, you got to go all the way out.
Oh, my God.
And then just hope you got a good lawyer.
Oh, man. Or you know what? If you're smart enough not to leave evidence.
Good point. See?
Listen.
Already thinking ahead.
I think way ahead. Listen, there is something about when you need to, anybody out there, dare I say, you have to think ahead as in shoes, new or old, cash or credit. Paper or plastic. Paper or plastic, that gets you into a whole nother area. Easy now. Look, we started out with OJ, and now we're talking about paper and plastic. As long as we're not talking about Bruno Mars.
I bring my own bags to the market, actually.
You know what? Do you really bring your
I really do.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay, please tell me, and I already know why, but I'm about to throw up when you're about to tell me why.
What do you mean?
Why do you bring your own bags to the marketplace?
Because I don't like to use.
That is not the real reason.
The use of the plastic bags is it's pretty detrimental to our landfills.
I freaking knew it.
It really is. And the second reason, which is right there with it, because you can actually hold a lot more groceries in the bag, and they're a lot stronger. And you know what? It's easier.
There's two things wrong with that. A man going shopping and you worrying about the landfill. What's shopping and who cares about the landfill?
I care about the landfill, and I like to shop and buy my own food so I know what I'm eating.
Well, see, the issue for me is anytime I go there, I think, I should probably go buy one of those reusable bags. But then I think to myself, if I do that, then I don't have those the small bags for your small trash cans. So then I have to buy more bags. So I'm like, forget it. I'm going to get the bags.
You know what?
What people don't realize, most of those plastic bags are going to eventually disappear. They will not exist.
Listen.
Eventually.
Oh, right. Yeah, but I mean,
the reusable bags is kind of like a 30-year marriage. You just got to renew it sometimes, man.
No, I mean, and so there are sometimes instances where I forget the bags or anything like that, but I do try to. I know my wife uses them pretty consistently, and I probably use them about 50-60% of the time.
Yeah, that's so great.
Ken doesn't care about environmental issues.
You know why? Because we are like a blink in the earth. We're a blink.
Then we should take care of the earth while we're here enjoying that blink.
Look at here. Look what the kitty cat dragged in.
Hello.
What's up, Chrissy?
Hello, dog.
I would just like to say, everyone, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it. I'm having a bad hair day, and there's a big pimple on my chin, and I'm not wearing any makeup, and I just
turn around. Show us that pimple.
All out there.
Here, whoa, show us
the
pimple.
camera's on these two guys, so you're good.
Oh my God, Chrissy. You know what? Do we need to get a fifth mic for the?
Oh, that's cold.
You know what? Let's take a quick little break.
Shut up,
That is so fucked up.
I'm doing the show like this.
He get his own headphones.
What is wrong with me, man? Listen, we're going to take ourselves a quick little break. Tell a friend, tell a lover.
Chrissy, I think you're beautiful.
We'll be right back, everybody.
I only want
man. A little tongue in public. I always like to play their stuff because me personally, I've been known to tongue and I've been known to be tongued in public.
Good.
Congratulations on that.
Dude, right? Tell me. You know what? There's so many people that have such boring sex lives that never do nothing. They just have boring.
Yeah, but when I ask you freaky questions, Ken, half the time you're like, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, not freaky questions. I've done some freaky shit.
You won't do that freaky stuff.
Well, yeah, because I don't want some person sticking some finger well up my ass. That's okay. Listen,
you would if you let him do it.
Listen, I'm going to be 43, and I should probably go see a doctor.
What an old man.
Now? And you know what? You know what? But I can fucking bring it like a fucking 22-year-old man. I can tell you that much. All day. I like.
You can bring what?
I like to fight. I like to. Man, I love.
He's gonna be a feisty old guy in like the old person's home. I'm telling you, man.
I love being a man. And
I'm beginning to think
I like to stand up and pee. I'm just saying.
Don't most men?
No, that is so sad.
I like to sit down.
There's friends of mine and people I know, men that sit down and piss because that's how their mother taught them. How freaking sad is that?
It's really sad.
Are you sure?
100%. I bet we all know people. I bet you know people, but they're too embarrassed to say it.
They're closet sitters.
Closet sitters. Their secret is sitting.
Okay.
Now, what's your question, Chrissy? You started to say
something.
I
started to say, you talk an awful lot about how big your stuff is and you're such a stud in the sack. And I'm beginning to think that neither of those are true because you talk about it so much.
No, it's part of the show. It's fun. It happens.
Actually, I've seen his junk. It's pretty impressive.
He's been in a rock band with me.
So
and it was totally on accident.
Yeah.
He happened to be on the side of a stage. And
Stop
I'll
it.
leave it at that.
Okay, leave it at that. Jeez, we don't need to go any farther with that. Jesus Christ. No, because what really happened is that I broke my last drumstick, so I had to compromise. I don't know. Like his grits.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she's like, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Of course not.
And you kept it hard the whole time.
No, the best thing about it is that when it starts to go limp, you can wham, slam that freaking drum head. Pa-boom! Before you get a little whip on it.
Oh,
It makes it like thud.
Yeah, that felt good.
Thud.
I hope you hit the metal rim.
No, well, yeah, well, I mean, I've heard of rim jobs, but I was doing a little rim shots, and it kind of.
Well, if you're freaky, you know about rim jobs on a personal level.
Been around.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, sort of, yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at Chrissy. Chrissy's all about it, though. That's the scary part.
All I'm saying is, you love someone, and whatever it does makes them feel good, then you do it. That's what I'm saying.
See, you can't completely say that.
Yes, you can.
Because there's some things that make people feel good that are, I mean, what if someone comes out of, you guys ever seen Pulp Fiction? The dude wants to dress up like the Gimp and comes out and his face is all zippered up.
Wasn't it a ball gag?
No, but they were going to cornhole him with that dude.
Yeah.
Cornhole him.
He's all excited about that scene. I'm telling you.
No, but
serious concerns here. Yeah, a little
No,
suspect.
but I mean, to say anything because that makes them feel good, really? I don't know about that. Because saying anything, that means what if your partner wants to have another partner? You just down with that?
No, I'm saying, okay, as long as it's not physically hurtful in a negative way. Sometimes physical pain is good, but physically hurtful in a negative way, or it's not going to destroy the relationship. I'm just saying, open your mind. If it's not going to hurt the relationship, get on board with it and get over your
I think something going up my ass, it's going to hurt my relationship.
No, actually, I think it's going to enhance your relationship.
That's all I'm saying. How about yours? Brandon, how about yours? Here's the question.
You can't knock until you try it.
Listen, let's ask our guest.
I gotta say,
that's a way to bring on a guest.
The thing is this is probably the best intro I've ever had.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we introduce actor producer Brandon Heitkemp. He can be reached at Brandon Heitkemp and BrandonHeitkamp.com. So to answer the question,
PR person isn't mad.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, Irish. We're talking about.
You know
butts.
what? This is the best PR that he's gonna get.
I'll say this. I am very experimental in the bedroom, so I'm open to a lot of things.
He has an open mind.
And it's mostly it's mostly, you're right. It's if the person cares about you and you care about them, who cares? It's
Soap
all
and
in
water
fun.
can wash anything off.
What's that?
Soap and water can wash anything off. All right, we're good. I'm good.
I'm like,
shit, Negro.
If it's all good, man.
Wow. Let's see. Yeah.
Hey, I know what's next.
Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch.
Have you ever motorboat in someone's ass?
Wow.
Just silence.
Man, you know how to like the whole. It's like one of those wind vacuums.
I'm a lady, and I'm
here.
not
Whoa, hold on.
that.
Here. Hold on. Let's
She
ask
won't
this again.
answer it, so.
Here, has anybody motorboated in someone's ass?
That sounds pleasant.
It came up. I saw it. I had to ask the question.
Thank you.
I honestly wish that was the sound my ass made during any situation.
Yeah. What, this one?
Shit, Negro.
That one?
Wow, no. How about no?
Or this one?
No, he's desperate. Do what he say. Do what he say.
Imagine your freaking asshole talking, going, loaded
No, he's desperate. Do what he say. Do what he say.
An asshole saying that? Wow. All right, I want to have a discussion with you later, all about this, because that's not what they say. You know that. You know what they say, especially Gay Ramones up in San Francisco.
Oh man,
his goes.
Christy, don't laugh. That's not, look at her. She so hates she's like so offensive, but it's so damn funny though.
I'm joining the convo.
That's just too much.
The only girl surrounded by men. That's all.
Well, no, there is two of you here.
See how that joke went.
Why are you looking at me, Pettigrew?
I'd like to call it my front row, but that's kind of been used with Dan Patrick, so I can't steal his shit.
Right.
Right.
You wouldn't want to do that because Dan would squish you like a bug.
Oh, do you imagine? What an honor.
What an honor to be squished by Dan Patrick.
Oh, I'd be better than being squished by fucking Rush Limbaugh, that fat ass.
Guy looks at your
resume. Do you
resume.
guys know about squashing?
Could you imagine the butter?
Oh,
Does
here we go.
everybody know?
Whoa.
What's
Whoa.
Brandon knows. Do you guys know about squashing?
Let's hear what squashing is.
Maybe you should YouTube it.
It's when a big fat girl gets on a little skinny dude?
Big fat girl.
What if I talk? Listen, and
700 pounds in a thong.
And I bet most of them are
And the
white
men like
on
that
black.
crap.
No.
You know what? We should hire somebody to do
And
that.
they're like this.
No.
Oh, he squashed me like a pancake. That's what they say.
Oh, do they?
That's the video I saw.
Oh my God.
And then he's like, oh yeah, baby, do it again.
Hey, let's get somebody to squash somebody as the sacrificial thing at the
on 1220. Could we get a squasher?
That's a sacrificial
Can we get someone
squash.
to send us guys, if you're one of our listeners and you do squashing, send us a video and I don't know what, but we'll give you something really amazing.
We'll give you something
We'll
amazing.
figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
No, really, that'll be our
Maybe that will
sacrifice.
invite them to the outside of the studio. Maybe that will invite them to the corner of the studio, like the corner that the studio's
Well,
on.
I don't care. If you're the man and you're being squashed, we'll be happy to have you in studio.
You know,
if you're
honestly-
the woman and you're the squasher, we'll still have you in studio.
I don't think that we can get them through the door.
We
Do
can.
you
we'll
see
take
this
the
blue
microphone
marker
outside.
right here? Please stand right here on this blue
No,
marker.
see,
and
but
don't
I would
move.
really
I'm like,
rather
can they
have.
squash fish?
I would really.
I volunteer fish.
I'll get squashed. I'll do it.
Oh my! But what would it take to squash him? How big would that freaking well have to be?
I want to see.
700 pounds
I
is
think 7 would be
huge.
good.
Also, but
7 would be great.
But man or woman?
No, woman. It's women. I don't know. Men probably
As
do
much
that
as
crap.
you like the taint, I'd rather have the 700-pound woman.
That would be like multiple taint.
Think of the rolls.
Could you? I mean, that would be like taintalicious.
Do you think that you might have some
There'd
crusty
be-
cheese under some of
Oh
that
my
rolls?
God.
Some of that funky.
That's
kinda
nasty, man.
yeasty-
I hope not. They better soap themselves.
Oh,
no,
my-
if they're being hired to do this, I'm sure they.
No, but
freshen
there's
up.
parts that they can't even listen, man. You would have to take them to like a car wash in the back of a truck and like take some like ladders and kind of hold up the fat and take a.
Maybe they have a bidet.
There's not
You
a
know a
bidet.
Wow.
A bidet. Listen, man,
That'd
they
be
would have
one
to make
hell of a size bidet,
They
man.
would have to make it out of a fire hydrant.
Out of a jacuzzi.
Well, maybe they use a garden hose.
A jacuzzi would be like a small jacuzzi with this giant, big old.
Right?
Well, the guys that want that kind of thing, maybe while she's on top of him, he's doing a little bit of cleaning himself.
Oh,
maybe.
Dude, he has nowhere to go. There'd be so much. I mean, how do you get your?
YouTube
like,
it.
Maybe at the break, I'll try to rip a video of it. Maybe we can stream some of that live.
Yeah.
Some freaking. That is now. There's an introduction.
And you should
for
get the
Brandon.
Ken Pettigrew Show right on the butt.
Yes, if we could make that happen, so it's right before when we start talking about my stuff, that would be fantastic.
Well, you know what? Oh, we can use the a-hole as the O in Brandon.
Oh, let's not do that.
No, like down the back. No, Brandon.
Let's get a JPEG and send it to
I'm
Irish.
just trying to promote you, my friend.
when you get my name right, we can do that.
I did say Brandon. I said Brandon. Heitkemp.
There you go.
It's okay, Barry.
Now, listen. No, whoa.
Really, Steve, don't
Listen.
worry about it, John. I mean, if you ask me, Phil, I know what it's like, Eric. I mean,
Too much, man. But listen, let's not ready to take a break yet.
no.
It's too early.
Let's find out a little bit about our guest.
What is
here.
Brandon?
Yeah,
Let's
Brandon.
tell us what's
How's
going
that sound?
on with our guest who got here early, which is freaking damn awesome.
And Chrissy got here late, which is not awesome.
That's what's amazing. You know that it's going to be a good show when the guest is here early and Chrissy is late. Or I'm late or Fish is late. You know what? Chrissy would be really afraid that if she was late.
Are you trying to make a pregnancy joke?
I hope not. You know why? Because I'd hate to have you gone for a few weeks. I mean, we'd have to film that. Oh, maybe you should get pregnant.
What?
And we could film it. Not the fornication. I'm talking about the pregnancy part.
Okay, but not the birth. I wouldn't let any cameras in the room for the birth.
Ken,
Johnny. Who's Johnny?
what are you doing? Hey, buddy, how you doing?
What's
Is
up?
this our guy from Florida?
Oh.
Is this our friend from Florida?
It is.
John, look at
In fact,
How you doing, Johnny?
What's
I'm
up,
doing
Johnny?
really good, buddy. Listen, I just hadn't talked to you guys in a while. I've been missing you.
I thought maybe that you got like arrested or something, put in jail for a little like,
Well,
animal fornication or
He's
something. My
he's
friend.
out
What's
on
up, man?
he's out on parole.
Are you on parole?
Well, it's been a long time since I've been on parole. But no, actually, I'm good with that. No, man, listen, I started a new deal there. I've been trying to manhole a little bit.
Yeah, really?
A manhole.
Okay, now doubles or singles?
Singles.
Singles?
Single.
You ready to
Single
start?
manholing, but listen, I'm kind of a cross between Deuce Bigelow and the Don Juan DeMarco.
Oh, there you go. Did you have to pull that piece of paper out so you can write that down? John, what happened to you, my friend? Listen, John, listen.
Wow.
My friend, John, you got to call back. Listen, go read that piece of paper. Let's get it down and then call right back.
And tell us your story.
And tell us your story, okay? Let us get with Brandon, my friend here. And we got some tattoos looking for some squashing women.
yeah.
He said if I got his name right, we
Brandon?
could do it. You said it. You said it. You did say it.
What's his name?
Brandon.
Brandon
Heitkemp. Now what?
What's his Twitter handle?
What's that?
Okay, I'll call you guys back in a little bit.
All right, Johnny.
Okay, call us back, Johnny.
No, see? I'm just But anyways.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like every truck driver I deal with at my job.
No, right.
That's out of the South. I mean, the guy sounds like he's straight out of, I just got off of the Peterbilt, and I just got on out and get on down, and I got myself some of that there and came back over here.
The worst part about being a truck driver would have to be not the showers, would be the hemorrhoids.
You could tell guys when they get out of the truck and they're waddling over towards like one of the trailers and stuff.
I don't know that.
The guys that have been on the road for a while, they kind of have the old cowboy kind of thing.
All right, let's go. Let's get back to Brandon here, my friend.
Oh, dear God. We didn't even dive into Brandon.
Look at,
Johnny called us.
Oh, we have been all...
Well, we're right on track. It's 8:30. That's when we always do our guests.
Now it's time for our guests.
Oh, okay.
Brandon
Okay, now everybody
Heitkemp.
stop being funny now.
Okay.
It's time to get Brandon on the show.
This is serious.
This is very serious.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Ken Pettigrew Studios, featuring Ken Pettigrew, our guest this evening, Mr. Brandon Heitkemp.
He jumped off the cliff already.
That didn't go well.
That would be at www.brandonheitkamp.com and Twitter handle @BrandonHeitkamp. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Brandon,
Brandon,
tell us what the hell's going on with you, man.
Well, a lot, apparently. Ever since I got here, a lot's been happening. So, well, right now we just got done shooting a feature film called Wingman Inc.
Wingman Inc.
Yeah, starring myself and Aaron Cahill and Christopher Turner. They've got some TV series out there like LA Complex and whatnot.
Right.
But we just finished shooting that, so that's going to be coming early next year. And I got a couple shorts. Actually, I'm going to Vegas for like the first time where I actually get to enjoy Vegas. So that's pretty exciting. But we're going there this weekend to accept an award for our short Selling It. So that's pretty exciting.
I got a couple shorts too, but I gave them the night off.
Oh, did you?
They normally, I put drink tops on them. Anyways.
But no, yeah. So next up we got Disavowed, which is a TV series that I created with Tony Germanario. He and I have been working together a lot for the past year, and we actually made a comic book series to go along with it, which will be kind of fun.
Oh, that's super cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so I actually get to see myself as a comic book character, which is every 5-year-old's dream.
Oh, right. I can only imagine. I would love to be a comic at 5-year-old.
I'll make sure to get a character in there for you. So.
Call him the Squasher.
He'll get killed like right away.
Oh, that no, but my name's Ken. I mean, you can't.
But yeah, we've been working really hard this past year. We got 3 shorts, a feature, and a series. So.
Look at you, man.
Yeah.
God damn right, man. That is freaking amazing.
Feels good, doesn't it? Hard work pays off, man.
Yeah. Easy back there.
Well, I'm originally from North Dakota, so
it's our big crowd clapping back there.
It's bred into
Yeah, it really is. You don't really have a choice as a kid. Like when I was 10 years old, my Uncle Scott, he comes up to me, he goes, "So what are you doing this summer?" I'm like, "I don't know, playing in the sandbox." It's like, "You're shingling houses with me." It wasn't even a question,
right?
I was like, "Well, being 10 years old, I still knew I need to get paid." So I was like, "Well, how much do I get paid for this?" He goes, "You get a kick in the ass if you don't do it." I'm like, "Oh, that's the perfect price right there."
Right.
Yeah, free.
But yeah, exactly. but no, it's I've only been out here for probably about 5 years. Only been doing film for a few, but made sure to learn all the ins and outs and hit the ground running. So got a good team around me. So anything I don't know, I can go to them and they'll help me out. So it's pretty exciting.
So do you prefer acting, producing, or directing?
Oh, I love acting.
Okay.
I mean, it's a creative outlet for me, and I'm an attention whore too, so it's it's really nice for that.
Most actors are.
Man, this is a tough crowd here.
I do notice that he said, "I'm an attention whore." 2.
Yeah.
Did you catch that, Mr. Ken Pettigrew?
Very nice. Freudian slip right there.
Nice.
But, no, I mean, I do enjoy the producing aspect just because, I originally started doing that just so that I could get more projects going, and stop waiting for things to come to me. I'm kind of proactive that way. But then I found out that I'm really good at it and that I, can lead people that want to do the same things that I'm doing, and also hiring friends who are talented. That's really exciting. Being able to be like, "Hey, you're hired." That's pretty cool. So, and helping everybody out. So it's about us, not
I got you.
The individual.
Man, that's a good attitude.
Yeah,
I totally understand that. But I do.
No, Ken does.
I totally understand it.
Just playing.
Now, listen, man. I know there's always a grill on a car who takes the beating. person out front, but it still takes doors, seats, fenders, motors, rear ends.
It's a good way to put it.
I'm a hubcap.
And well, maybe a car jack. I don't know.
You're more like an exhaust pipe, dude. Spewing out the.
So nice. So, but that's great, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually interesting when I first moved out to L.A. Because in North Dakota, it's people are blunt and honest and
right.
very hardworking. So things go really quick and get done. Very, very fast. So when I came out here and everybody's just kind of lackadaisical and just like, oh, get to it. Oh yeah.
People lazy here.
I can't believe you don't know this.
I've never seen that.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. It's true.
This
shocker.
Happens. All right.
But no, I mean, I was lucky enough to be introduced to Irish. We did she's my publicist, by the way.
Nice.
Nadal
Hi,
PR.
Irish.
Hi, Irish.
Hello, Irish.
And by the way, I'm so glad. I have to say thank you to her right away because I forgot to last time and I felt so bad. Not good.
Here, Irish, let me fix them up for you. Here.
There it is. That really hurts.
Please do it again.
That's right.
Right. What I'm talking about.
But it's I've been very fortunate, teaming up with Troy Skinner, who's our director. Mm-hmm. He and I have been working together for a couple of years now, and Tony Germanario, he's been writing, and he's a very talented guy. So I've been fortunate enough to find the people that are proactive, and surround myself with those people.
How'd you find it so fast? I mean, how did you come across these people in 5 years?
Actually, I came out here to do theater. I was like, I'm going to do theater, and then moved to
LA.
Well, this is the thing.
And wait tables.
Yeah. Well, no.
Stop it.
I'm so happy. I did in Utah when I was there for a short stint, and then for like a week in LA, and then and I'm pretty sure I was working for the Armenian mob.
Right.
Just because it was insane. There was guys with guns, and I thought this is going to be my last day in LA.
Right.
Really?
But it was crazy. But we'll get back to that at some other time. But no, I started in theater because I was going to get my equity card and move to New York and be on Broadway. But
so
hello,
hello,
huh?
You can sing.
Yes, I can sing.
Oh,
I'm an
we're gonna
actor, singer, and
You're
dancer.
sing.
Yeah.
Really?
But actually, I got into film. I Forrest Gumped my way into my first film. It was The Bloody Indulgent, which is actually coming out this year too. And I played opposite Kevin Richardson. It was a vampire musical comedy that was like to make fun of all the bad vampire movies that came out. And
like Twilight.
Yes, like Twilight.
What are you talking about? Twilight's really good. The acting's phenomenal.
The 12-year-old girl inside of me really enjoys it.
Ooh. It's a good thing that it wasn't the other way around that you put that, my friend.
I was very, very tactical there.
You thought that out.
But no, I mean, I got into it and really fell in love with it. I was like, oh, I'm done with theater now because there's a lot more acting involved in film. You get to play a lot more.
Right.
And I really owe debt to gratitude to Ken Rowe, the director there. He brought me on. And he actually Facebooked me. That's how I got the job.
That's fabulous.
Stop it.
He saw my picture on one of my friends'
media.
walls. And he was like, hey, I'm
I'm
not creepy. Which, that's how we started it. I'm not creepy. And
you're like, creepy.
Hi, Brandon.
That's why I went. I was like, well, at least he's upfront about that. I can give him a shot.
I used to work on Sesame Street.
I'm looking for a new puppet.
I always got to wonder about a guy that has his hand up a puppet's butt.
Anyway.
No, go ahead, Brandon. Yeah.
But no, I mean, it was really fun getting to work on that. And then once that happened, I wanted to learn everything I could about film. So I got involved with my best friend, Kelly Breslin, who introduced me to my acting coach and everything, which I'm really not about acting schools and stuff. A lot of it's a ripoff. It's just to get your money. But
I went to an acting school.
Is that right?
But I went to a really good one.
See, there you go. That's the difference.
That's what they all say.
It's a very good one.
But no, I mean, it's all in who it is. Some people are there just because they're a name, or they think that they can get you to pay $2,000, and this guy just wants to help people. And it's Troy Skinner, the guy who directed the project. But he's about helping actors, become A-list and not just working actors. 'Cause they definitely don't always work. They're working at Cheesecake Factory. So
exactly.
Now, how much of that in acting is, who you know?
Everything.
Oh, everything. Definitely everything.
I would say like 90%
Really?
is who you know and 10% is talent.
Yeah, but the thing is talent can't like it can't be a secret for very long.
Right.
Like, people
Right,
always
exactly.
know you're talented, but there's like being on the producing side, I actually learned a lot about what goes into casting one person.
Mm-hmm,
You know, like let's say you're perfect for the part, but there's
Right.
another redhead that's got a different part that you have to stand next to. We can't use you now because it doesn't look right.
Isn't that funny?
It's crazy.
Last year I did my first short as well that I was signatory producer on.
Okay.
And we had this one character that we wrote. We had a certain guy in mind. We thought he'd be perfect for it. And then this other guy came in who was completely opposite of him. And he just did it in a way where you didn't even know what he was going to say next. It was so interesting to hear him. And the whole person that we had in mind when we wrote the part just went out the window.
Yeah.
And you're just like, God, the casting side of things it's such a mystery.
Yeah.
So much is just left up to nothing.
When we were casting for Wingman, we had actually cast Andrea Bogart as the character Tara, and she wanted one of the leading parts, Dawn, so badly that she came to the audition, rocked it, and we're like, "That's it.
Yeah.
She's got to be Dawn now because that was amazing."
Yeah.
You know? It's insane. It's really nice to be able to be in a position where you can decide, okay, are we going to go with a name or talent? Because we saw
Right.
a lot of names, and a lot of names
Right.
were terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, just terrible because they think that this is crap. I don't need to be here for this,
Right,
you know.
right.
But
You know
like
what?
the hungry
I mean,
ones are who I
why
like.
do you have to put up with that shit, man? Why
Well,
don't
he
you
didn't put up
Oh,
with
I
it.
don't.
He didn't hire
I don't.
them.
I didn't hire him.
He didn't
No,
put up
but
with it.
even when they come in, like, I mean, I would be brutal, man. If someone comes in
You
a
would
little,
be?
little
Well, part of
like,
it-
bye. Don't even say a word. Goodbye.
But
Next.
you know, part of it can
I
could
would be a
also
son of a bitch,
if
man.
if you're here on the totem pole and you want to get here,
Right.
and this name is going to bring you here, you might compromise and put up with their bullshit because it's going to help you in the long run, and you're going to suck it up and put up with it, and then you don't have to associate with them after the project's done.
Well, then what I need to do is find somebody who wants to manage me so they can put up with them and just let me be me.
Well, there you go. If that's the solution, that's,
That's
you
what I
need
need to do because I'm not willing to deal with the nonsense. That's
Oh, me neither. I mean, that's the thing is, like George Clooney actually said it best on the Actors Studio when he was talking about how his first prerequisite is you have to have a good time. You know, when you're on set, like I need to be able to enjoy myself
Right,
because
right.
I'm going to be working with you for months.
Yeah.
right.
And like this is only a 2-week shoot, and there was a couple people there that I was like, oh, never again, because you
Right.
hit it well this time, but then it came out on set, and that's never happening again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but you know, it's one of those things where one of my prerequisites is I'm going to have a good time on set.
Yeah,
And if you're going
that's
to be
great.
a problem, I don't have time for you.
I mean, that's even how that I hire my employees that work for me. I tell them right out of the gate, man, we're here 10, 11 hours a day, and if you're going to be a jerk off, listen, you walked in, you can walk right out.
Yeah.
And I said, I will help you out. Seriously,
No,
but
yeah.
listen, I mean, I don't like my day job, but I might as well enjoy it as I'm there. I don't like what I'm doing now because this is all I want to do.
Right.
But I'm going to enjoy my time at work. And when it's time to work, man, we're going to work. And these guys are going to get to work.
Right,
No
exactly.
bullshit, man.
Yeah, and
But-
the thing is a lot of people in this town, at least when it comes to actors, is they think that it's all about them. Even like some of the smaller parts, you know, like the day players would come in and play one part for the day, and it'd be like, well, where's my trailer? It's like, are you kidding
Where's
me?
my trailer?
Like, that's
You're
the
a day
quickest
player.
way to get out of here. You know,
Oy.
You know what you should do is go get like a little XB. And just said, well, there's your trailer. Paint it white.
the trunk of my Saturn, my '92 Saturn,
Yeah,
is your
yeah.
trailer.
Yeah, exactly. Get in the back with the rest of you douchebags.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, the best part, I mean, and you know, integrity is what it's all about,
Right,
too. It's
for
just
sure.
showing up and doing your thing and doing it with a smile on your face.
Right.
Because, like, you know, I was told that that's how I was going to make it, you know, because
Yeah.
people just enjoy working with me. I'm not a dick, you know, so it's...
Well, hold on. It's
Well,
early still.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey, he's willing
things
to be
could
squashed.
change.
He's not a dick. If you're willing to be squashed, you're a game player.
There you go.
And he told me he's
Team
open for
player.
anything in the bad if you love someone. So,
There you go.
Mr.
I got Chrissy's vote. That's all that matters to me.
Team Brandon.
Team Brand.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's about, you know, once you commit to something, commit and make
Right.
sure that you know, you do what you're going to say you're going to do and
Right.
try not to piss too many people off.
But that's hard, though, right?
Not really. I mean,
No,
when you're
that's
very
not
upfront
hard.
and honest about everything, you just tell it how it is. some people don't like that, but honestly, I don't want to work with those people anyway.
But doesn't it weed out the guys that you don't want to deal with quick though?
Oh, it does.
Right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Because they sense that energy, they're like, "Oh crap, I can't get away with any of the stuff I was going to do."
Yeah,
so
it works.
It's just I don't have to deal with a lot of those people, and when they come in, I'm quick to get them out too.
Yeah, that's
like,
good, man. I like that.
I don't like that energy. I don't like that it's about you and not about us. This whole thing is to bring everybody up who's involved.
It is the hardest thing to deal with. I mean, it's just from dealing with this show and dealing with some of the stuff that I've been trying to do and that we've all been trying to do. It took a long time to get people to understand that however that we get there, whatever name is there, if it's from a movie to this to a script, whatever, who cares about that?
Yep.
But that if we could all make double or triple what we make today, not millions, and who cares about that? But make a kick-ass, honest living to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Stop it, man. I hate these musicians that piss and moan about how tough their job is. F you. Go away. Go away, man. You go have some asshole breaking your chops because your freaking steak wasn't cooked exactly right, or this is happening, or the freight wasn't put in, or my luggage isn't right. You know what?
Yeah.
Stick it up your ass, man.
Yeah.
Right?
And to be honest, when it comes down to the money, for me personally, is anything that I make from these films is going right back into another film.
That's right.
Like,
Yeah,
I still drive a 92 Saturn. I don't need the Maserati, even though it would be nice to drive.
Yeah.
But, if I want to drive a Maserati, I'll just put it in the film. Just drive it on set.
Nice.
And I definitely...
Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. It's nice having a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just about your priorities, and a lot of people have messed up priorities here.
You have good priorities. It's probably because of where you're from, though. I really believe that because a lot of people from California, I think you can attest to this because you really are in the bowels of the beast a lot, is how superficial a lot of people are that are from California who work and live in Hollywood, who are born and raised in that environment. They are they think they're just so high and mighty just because of that.
Absolutely.
And that's why, I mean, we've met a lot of people.
You mean we're not all special?
Well,
stop.
You're very special, Ken.
Yeah, Ken rides on the short bus every day.
Plus, I wear a football helmet with a cage to keep me from licking all the windows.
And a mouthpiece.
Keeps them from... But listen, let's take a quick little break.
Put a ball gag on him.
You know what? I don't know that if I could deal with that.
No, there's one not big enough to
to keep that mouth shut. Anyways, everybody, tell a friend, tell a lover. Smile, Chrissy.
Right?
Brandon, Heitkemp, live. Heitkemp.
Is he saying it right?
No, not at all. I got off the hook.
Heitkemp. You know why? Because what makes me want to say it right is so politically incorrect, not like I got to worry about that now. But anyways, everybody tell a friend, tell a lover. I'm Ken Pettigrew. Call in live, 773-3KP Show. We'll be right back, everybody.
Not
They replaced them with thugs who oppress us. No farewell, no. If you change the law, we have every decision. Oh yeah. The leader of the state, well, but the region said fuck that riot.
Drummer sucks.
That's right, everybody. Tell a friend, tell a lover. We're back here live at kenpettigrew.com, live from the WC Auto Sales Studios in Montclair, California. And everybody catching this worldwide on the Reed broadcast. I want to thank everybody at WROMradio.net, all 56 countries, be 15, 20,000 people checking this out. It's so damn cool. And I dare say it strokes my ego like, oh, my God, I can't stand it. It makes me feel so goddamn good. I'm not going to lie. It's got to make you feel too good, right, Chrissy?
Makes me feel fabulous.
Like awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
It does. How about you,
I'm
Fish?
tweeting them right now.
What about me? What?
Nothing.
Oh,
I was tweeting, dude.
Nothing. Brandon.
You have me over here tweeting, and I'm like typing.
Let me see if I should put. There you go. I find another spot to put myself in the frame. So, Brandon Heitkemp. What's up,
no,
brother?
he still did.
I did say
he
it
said
right.
cap.
Yeah.
I said cap.
Camp.
Camp.
Like
That's what I said.
Like
Heitkemp.
Like I'm going
K-A-M-P.
Brandon Heitkemp.
You got it right. Heitkemp.
Look at there.
You know what we're gonna do?
We should make it on the clock.
Have a great idea. That picture's. We got to put it over on that wall over there because we're gonna put a big whiteboard right there.
That would be perfect. And every time Ken messes up, let's put a hashtag.
We're gonna write the name across the top.
We should just put Fish's desk there with a mic. And you're just gonna sit there like this the whole night.
Just start throwing darts at the dartboard.
Oh yeah. You know what? We got to make that into something.
Yeah, right above the guest head. I really like that.
Yeah, that would make for a very interesting show,
right?
Brandon, sit there for a minute.
I'll say if the guest is a jerk, we'll just ask him to sit up real tall.
Yeah.
Sit up straight.
Hey, why don't you hit that height button on the seat there, pal? Well, listen, I know one thing when Brandon came into the studio and he comes in slinging. I thought the guy was packing a weapon.
Oh man, yeah.
Come
Why?
on. Look, okay, you got to stand
What are
up.
you trying to say
Right here.
I'll stand
Look
up.
at this. Just stand up. Turn sideways right there. There you guys. Look at that. Look at that little. I've seen man bags, but I was like, son of a bitch. And tell him you're. This is.
Oh, yeah.
This
I don't
is
know
the.
what
You guys
to
gotta
say.
hear
You had to
this.
have gotten that in North Dakota.
This
You
is.
got to hear this. Actually, my friend Kat Marquette with Marquee Fashion. Might as well give her a little
Yeah.
blurb.
Yes,
Plug
please
that.
do.
Plug her.
She,
Website?
I think marqueefashion.com. I think that's
Let's
right.
look it up. See if it's in there.
But,
Fish, and we'll promote the crap.
But yeah,
out
it's
of
called
it.
a drop holster, and like 3 days. I've wanted it for 2 years.
Right.
I told her 2 years ago. I was like, I want that. She's like, you got to buy it from the store, man. I was like, okay. So I go to the store, buy it. 3 days later, I'm walking down the street to my car, and these cops drive by.
Right.
Flip a cookie, come back, drive up
Flip
on
a cookie.
there's usually a
bitch.
different word I use, but
Hey,
there you go.
Ken
Okay, that
Pettigrew
works.
Show. You could say bitch.
Sweet. So if they flip a bitch, come up, get on the curb, get out of the car. And they're like, "Sir, you want to get up against the wall?" And me, being from North Dakota, I'm like, "I'm not going to argue with cops. They'll shoot me here." So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they will.
So
Well, you're also Caucasian. You got
Yeah.
like a couple seconds to get
away.
away.
But so I do it, and they say, "So what's in the and they just kind of point. Like, they don't really know what to call it, you know? And, like an idiot, I turn, like, I turn, I'm like, oh, it's right. You know, and
they all got crazy on you.
They 2 guns drawn on me right away. Wow. Oh, yeah. And I was like, it's a wallet. You know, I got very girly right there. You know, oh, you know, I got very falsetto in that moment. And I mean, that made them laugh. So then they realized I'm no threat whatsoever.
Right.
You know, and you know, they let me go. But it was one of those things of.
So you actually are now a story in somebody's police department.
Exactly.
What did you call that thing?
It's a drop holster.
That would be great if you would have told that to him. By the way, it's a drop holster. Yeah.
It's a drop holster.
Hello.
And is your friend's name Jenna?
No, it's Cat Marquette.
Cat Marquette?
Yeah.
We're trying to find the website for it.
Yeah, that's close to Jenna Jameson.
Is it Marquis, M-A-R?
Stop looking on that website.
MARQUI, I believe. Actually, it's on the inside of this. I could probably.
That's what I was thinking. You know why I was looking it up here?
MARQUIS.
Oh,
the website's here too. Check that out.
Well, tell us.
So it's www.marquis, the way I just spelled it, fashion.com.
Oh, okay.
MarquisFashion.com.
Yeah.
Listen, how about that? Should we give her
like
some love?
Heck yeah, let's give her some love. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Nice.
So.
All right.
It's great design.
Don't ever mind helping out people that are cool people.
No, I love it. Yeah. She's definitely a cool person. So.
All right. Excellent. Maybe that she'll come on. Get her to come on the show.
We should. Let's get her to come
Hey, maybe
on.
we should talk about the live event.
Well, that's what I was going to say. We should see if she wants to do something with our live event.
And are you going to be in town on the 20th?
Are you leaving
of December?
Town? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be around. I can
Listen,
swing by.
you got to come. We would love to have you there.
I'm down.
And
let me know.
Bring your friends. Listen, it's going to be a great time. Everybody at the Holy Water Room in Pasadena, 1220. You spent your entire life with your family. F them. Spend the last night on the planet
last night of,
with us.
I love it. I'm
right?
there. I'm there.
We're going to have some sacrifices.
Well,
We're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have a band.
Since we're talking about it, let's talk about it. Okay, so here, I got to tell you about our giveaways, everybody. We have some really good donations. Well, first of all, we've got Rebecca Corey, who's a fabulous comedian. She's going to be doing a 5-minute set for us.
Nice.
We've got Peter Marr, great comedian. You can follow him at the Peter Marr. You can follow
the Peter Marr. It's awesome.
You can follow Rebecca Corey at the Rebecca Corey. That's 2 R's in her last name. So far, we've got a donation from JonesKatami.com. They are upscale, high-end unisex jewelry. Their bracelets range from anywhere from $85 to $200.
Perfect
so some lucky someone's going to go home with one. We've got a donation from Evil Sick Tattoos, a $50 gift card towards a tattoo. And I'm right now working with a woman from Me Vita Vintage. She does vintage furniture, and I think she's going to donate a gift card also.
And Planet Motorsports is giving away a car stereo.
Oh,
nice
yes,
one.
Planet Motorsports.
Look at man, it's actually.
That.
Who would have thought this is coming around? It's freaking amazing, right?
And maybe we'll talk to your friend from Style Marquee, and we can get her in on this.
Nick Days is going to be the band.
Nick Days, yeah.
Better Days, the band. It's going to be some fun stuff. It's
promoting everyone all month long, so everyone can get there. It's at the Holy Water Room, 424 South Fair Oaks Avenue.
424
South Pasadena. 91030. You can add me on Facebook, anyone. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm shouting out about it all week long. The Chrissy Carp is my tweet handle.
The Chrissy Carp. I saw that.
Chrissy Carp, I know. Find me on Facebook. I will add you gladly and give you all the info.
Oh, and we should put the post in here in the chat room for the event. So you guys should come.
Let's put it up there.
Yeah, you should, it's going to be a good time.
Oh, I'll be there. I'm already there. I'm putting it in my phone.
Good.
So.
Yep. Then we're going to have some confessions and to Padre Pettigrew. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have our little nun. And I'm trying to talk Fish into being a altar boy, but I don't think he's ready to pull that gig off yet.
Come on, Fishy.
Look at the look I get from him. That alone is worth him nothing.
I am not going to be an altar boy. You can get your son or something. You know? That's even better. It is not a sin, my son. That's why altar boys, hair is parted in the middle. It is not a sin.
It's the
greatest
joke.
I know. That's terrible. I know.
So anyways,
oldest joke in the book.
Look at man, the chat room is blowing up. Wendy's in here. Tom, what's up? Welcome into the Mesa. We got Shockbox TV. Anybody in the, you know what? Everybody, a lot of shows call it a chat room, but it's a firing range here because you never know what's going to be said.
That's right.
And but anyways, we're having a hell of a good time with Brandon. Thanks very much.
Likewise.
I'm glad, man. It's so great. So tell us, okay, what's your newest thing coming out? What's your soonest thing coming out?
Soonest thing, probably Wingman Inc. We're really fast tracking that, and it'll be out early next year.
Now, tell me, what was your role in Wingman? I can only imagine. I mean, please tell me that it's more masculine than Top Gun.
Well, I can tell you that I play a fantastic douchebag.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Exciting.
Oh, really?
I'm basically, if you're familiar with Family Guy, I'm basically Quagmire without the success.
Oh.
Giggity.
You are a
Giggity.
jerk.
So,
I like that.
So you're like a bass player in a band.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's saying that
that's
because I
cool.
play bass in 2 bands. So.
Oh, sadness. Yeah, but no, I basically, I play the best friend of the lead, and, he's really talented at getting, guys with girls and everything, but I have, no luck whatsoever without him, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
And this is going to be theaters, online? Where's this going to be?
Yeah, we're looking at distributing in theaters. We're
Right.
talking with different distributors right now. So,
Fabulous.
so yeah, we're looking at a theatrical release. So
When's
you
your
guys-
movie poster coming?
Very exciting.
Soon. We're actually in the artwork right. I know.
I'm just
it better
saying.
be up on your
Brandon.
wall. Don't come on here.
Shit, I'll put it right there. I'll put it right on camera. You think I'm joking?
There you go. but yeah, that one will be coming out real quick. So
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
I'm really
That is so
excited.
bitchin'. Dude, it's so cool knowing that, seeing you here, meeting you, that you are a cool cat, and then having because, you see these people, and we've interviewed a lot of people, and some of these people are a little bit pretentious, a little...
yeah.
I always get it out of them a little bit, but, you're just a cool cat. And,
Thanks, man.
plus, I hope everybody will, follow you and do everything that they can do, man.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's all about supporting each other. So help support me, and I can return the favor.
Shit, seriously, man, that's what it takes. Try to get a good crew together.
Yeah,
that's what it takes. But what else we got coming off?
We got
coming off.
Let me actually.
Whatever, Ken.
Yo,
Either way.
Shit, man, we'd be made. No, it'd be ugly.
Right now, we've got Wingman Inc. coming up, and then also the Bloody Indulgent.
Bloody Indulgent.
Yeah.
Let me hear. That sounds like. You guys ever been out with? Never mind. I won't go down this route.
Yes, Ken?
Actually, you know what? You guys ever been out as a child? Young man, rather, not a child, because that'd be a little sick. Going out with a girl, probably I was 19. Wanted to go have a little sushi bar. And all of a sudden, she started, and her friend shows up.
What?
Yeah, man. Trust me, it's not like dipping.
Wait. This happened to you? Time out.
Yeah.
How old was she roundabout?
She's probably, I don't know, 20.
I was gonna say go with a higher number.
Okay.
No, it wasn't
that dumb broad should know when her friend's showing up at the age of 20.
Thank God. Because at least I could have brought freaking shrimp.
Oh,
wow.
Hey,
you're alone on
I'm
that
not
one. You're alone on that one.
Ken, I'm not going to criticize you. Remember, I'm Miss Open here. If that's what does it for you, that's what does it for you.
Sure, little shrimp cock. Oh, my God.
Shrimp cock.
Oh, man. Nah.
Giggity.
Giggity, no doubt. So, let's tell us about this one.
Well, the Bloody Indulgence is actually the musical comedy I was telling you about, and Kevin Richardson from the Backstreet Boys is actually the lead, and he's basically a vampire with a drug addiction, and he bites me and kind of teaches me the ways of being a vampire. But
Is his drug addiction blood?
That with cocaine, all mixed together.
Nice.
But basically, I've got this preconceived notion that vampires are bisexual, so I'm freaking out about that because I'm I like mornings and women, so this is horrible, and it's completely opposite of the character I play in Wingman, who's very confident and overly confident, and this guy's just very his girlfriend treats him like crap, and he just kind of gets walked on most of the movie, but it's a fun part, and then I also have another feature, the love section, that's coming out with Mekhi Phifer and Lawrence Adisa.
Right.
So that'll be a fun.
Look at you, man.
Coming out. Yeah.
So, did it feel awkward having a Backstreet Boy biting you on the neck?
When he
listen,
did,
I know everybody's
That's
curious,
just
right?
wrong.
When he did it, all I could think of was man, if I was back in like 6th grade, I'd be the coolest kid in school right now.
Really?
Because all the girls wanted, Kevin back in the day. Well, most of them anyway. And but now, I'm 27, so it's like, well, nobody cares.
But it would have been scary that if you would have got a little chub, though, right?
Yeah, it would have been a little scary, but he was really professional about it. So
Do you know
it
what's interesting?
He goes with all the punches.
There's a guy. Yeah, I know, that's good about him.
It's so awesome.
There's a director named Steve Balderson, and he cast Kevin in his very first movie called The Casserole Club. And I went to the first premiere of it and met Kevin.
That's awesome.
Because I had auditioned for Steve for Steve for another film where I didn't get it, which is fine. But it's just such a small world.
Yeah, that's great.
Such a small world. Yeah. That's
How was
cool.
it, by the way?
It was
I
good.
yet.
I didn't know anything about the Casserole Club.
Right.
It was very good. Do you know the premise?
A little bit, yeah.
The premise basically
casserole?
is it takes place in, I want to say, the 70s, and it starts with these women bring casseroles all with their husbands over to someone's house, but they end up being swingers. Everyone ends up screwing each other's wives and each other, so they start this little casserole club, but then it's like turns bad real quick. But Kevin did a great job. He was lead, and he did a great job.
I have to say I was nervous when I first found out that he was the lead on the project, because I was like, crap, it's going to be one of those singers who think they can act and they just can't. But then after I worked with him on one scene rehearsing it, and I was like, holy crap, he's actually really good.
Yeah, he is. He was great.
And it was a really like, and I don't say this a lot, but it was an honor to work with him.
Nice.
It was one of those nice surprises,
Did you know the dish that I brought to the Casserole Club?
What,
Beef
Ken?
stroganoff.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Anyways, it feels like I'm 12. I got all something.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I got all. You know what? And Shockbox Box TV makes a valid point here. You're probably only one of a handful of people on this planet that can say a Backstreet Boy has bitten you on the neck.
See, there you go. Thank you, guys.
Why is it? You know what? In your bio, I got all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't see anywhere
Why isn't
bitten
that
on the
in
neck
there?
by a Backstreet Boy.
I'll tell Irish to add that as the first sentence that comes out. It won't say Brandon Heitkemp. What it's going to say is, I was bitten on the neck by Kevin Richardson, the Backstreet Boy. By the way, my name is Brendan Heitkemp. This is all my information.
All right. That'd be too great. I mean, people would be like, oh, man, this guy's all right. If that's how it started, we're like, wow, this got to be good already out of the gate.
I don't know. You could probably get some women in their late 20s who are willing to pay a pretty dollar to touch your neck just because Kevin Richardson's mouth has been on it.
Shit, he can probably get some high-paid human beings, period.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen. I mean,
wow, thanks, Chrissy.
everybody's dollar's green. Let him come smell your neck. You got some big old dude like from one of the squashers. Come here, Brandon.
Hey, if he's paying $500,
You smell good.
How much is your neck worth?
Oh my, that's brutal, man.
Hi, I have some fake vampire teeth. Can I try them out?
The bidding starts now.
Dude,
Do I hear 100, 100, 100, 100,
we got a camera, we got phones, we can take an auction block.
444. Do I hear 400, 444, get 500, get 600.
Giddy.
Yeah, no, that's just how
so
they do
damn
it,
funny. That is too damn much, man. Look at you, man. But it's great that in 5 years that
No doubt.
it kind of shows you what hard work does, man. And people, you know, one thing about the show, I break a lot of chops. Lots of chops. But this is work to do this. Yeah. This isn't, you know, I mean, this is something that we all work on, you know, and in order to be good at it, it's work.
Yeah, and I think the thing, a perfect example of what I was about to say that I didn't yet, but my grandma always wants to know when the projects are coming out, because I'll say, yeah, I'm shooting this thing this weekend. She's like, oh, when's it coming out? I'm like, next year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You know, people don't understand that it takes a long time just to get it to where you're seeing it and being like, oh, it's an hour and a half movie. You know, they don't see the process. Like, you know,
post-production's bananas.
I mean, it's just not a camera, and then you're perfect.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, some people are, but, you know, most aren't.
Well, you know, people like Fish and Christy, I mean, they can pull it off.
Yeah, just done.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Except when you have big zits on your chin.
That's why I have a beard.
No, but
maybe you should try that.
But you should get paid double for that. It's like a
I
second
know.
It's like a second actress on you with you right now.
I know.
Sometimes that happens.
Put a couple eyes like, hello, hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my rag doll.
Go for it.
Do a little stop clay animation. Just kind of go in and hey, how you doing?
Dude, stop clay animation on a pimple.
That would be funny.
Oh, like a family of pimples on a face. Oh, anyway.
Hey, Sally, how's it going?
So, quality programming right here.
The Pimple family.
And back to Brandon.
Someone asked, do we need another guest tonight?
Yeah, what is that
Who's
supposed
Wendy?
to mean? I don't know her, and I have no relation to her.
I know who this
I want
is.
to talk to Wendy.
Oh, no, you know,
I have.
you know what Wendy needs? Wendy needs some of this on her ass.
Wendy likes that shit.
No. But see, the problem is,
Wendy, call me later.
At Brandon Heitkemp.
I can be reached at FishKP Show on Twitter. At FishKP Show.
That is so funny. You know what? But everybody needs a little love, man.
Oh, everybody does.
Some people need a lot of love, but are too much jerk-offs to get it. What do you guys think about that one? Anybody know people out there?
What?
Huh?
That are jerks, so they don't get any love?
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Who?
Let's name names.
I was hoping to catch him. I was really hoping to catch him.
Yeah.
I knew it wouldn't work, but I was really. It's like, whoa, back up there, Flicka.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, Brandon, what else? I mean, what can we do to help support Brent?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, you know, the biggest thing is like the Twitter and Facebook, all the social media stuff really helps just to keep you guys all in the loop. But, you know, just, you know, letting me know that you're out there and that you're supporting it, you know, really helps. And, you know, if you ever need help yourself, you can always hit me up on, you know, my website and everything.
Nice.
And I always respond. So, you know, hit me up.
Listen, on Twitter, man, we will blow it up on Twitter.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
I mean, we have a good Twitter people here. That's for damn sure, right? Christian?
Brandon, are you coming to the event?
I told you I will be there, and I will be early.
I requested you as a Facebook friend.
I want Irish to come
So
too.
approve me.
How about Irish? Is Irish going to make it to the event?
I'm not even going to pretend that I know what Irish is doing
Irish
on the
looks
20th.
hot. Is she hot?
Oh, she is massively hot, yes.
Awesome.
Irish.
Okay, where does Irish live?
Irish.
Lives
I've
in,
seen what Irish looks like.
Irish, listen, you have no excuse other than you pencil in and now. My name is Ken Pettigrew. This is the show, and you are obligated to come to us, with us. What do you think?
Come to us?
Come to us.
No?
Irish, you will come to us.
Come to
blood.
the show.
Irish, you're coming.
I
young
want to
lady.
suck your blood.
I just made the decision for her.
Listen, yeah, because it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a lot. There's going to be a cool film crew out. We're
filming everything.
filming it.
We have a photographer going.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe one day you guys will see this on some national programming somewhere. Could you guys imagine this?
Brandon,
People would
who
be
do
like,
you know that wants to put us on programming? Come on, Brandon.
Imagine this live at a place with cool guests all
Every
the time.
week.
Every week.
I mean, 5 days a week. Come on, Brandon.
I'll work on it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shoot, this is entertainment. It's better than some of those shows like, here, today's newspaper read, Pakistan blew up the Jews. The Palestine and the Jews are fighting again. Gay marriage. The Republican hates you. You should hate them. The fiscal cliff.
And now to our
It's
entertainment section. Jessica Simpson's pregnant again.
Oh my
OMG.
And she didn't
I
realize
bet
for
she's gonna
5
gain
months.
80 pounds this time. She's going to blow up like the
Oh,
frickin'
my-
Hindenburg.
Oh, yeah.
man.
And then what's her name's arrested again?
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Lohan.
big shock.
So, whatever about
Dude,
that.
I mean, she needs to...
Do more crack. I mean, really.
I kind of, I you know, for Lindsay, I kind of take it as when is she out? You know, not so much like her going back in. It's like, okay, well, she's out for a couple weeks. She'll be back in
Right.
for
Yeah.
a few more months. And,
Exactly. And then she's
know.
out again.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. People keep giving her a pass, keep giving her a pass. And
Oh,
why
she's
would
going
a
to
girl
do some jail time
and,
now.
And why would a girl that young get so much plastic surgery already?
Yeah,
It blows my mind.
I'm not a big fan of plastic surgery
Me
at all.
either.
Natural beauty is always the way to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
yes.
know.
Most
I
of it.
mean, yeah,
Like Chrissy.
I mean, look at us two sexy bastards.
Yeah, that's why I don't shave, because
You're
it's
way
so
hot.
natural.
That's Irish.
right.
Irish. Look at. I'm sorry, I can't. She'll be in Chicago.
Oh, that's too
until
bad.
the 28th.
She could have been our Mayan
Irish.
princess, man.
Listen, planes go both ways. You can't do a turnaround 2-hour.
Turn and burn. Come on.
Turn and
you,
burn.
you work in Hollywood.
Jeez, you don't know
You
some
know what
people
this
with a private jet?
Because some of our really good guests, like
Yes.
Matt Corboy, for example, he also has to go home for the holidays.
Okay, but
We're
there's-
just gonna have we're just gonna have to have another event, Ken.
Yes.
We're just gonna have to have another.
We
event.
can't have another. There's only. See, all you people are going back home. Irish are going the 28th. It's going to be over
shit,
by
you're
then.
right. We're all going out
Listen,
anyways.
unless we here at the show can stop the end of the world.
Do you think we can, Ken?
I do.
I think that we have the power with our sacrifices. I think we have the power with our. You know how Superman flew backwards to save Lois Lane?
You can do that?
No, I think no.
I was going to be really excited to see that.
Yeah.
If we give him the right drugs, yes.
No,
Yes, he
I
can.
would. I don't do
Bring
any
your pipe,
drugs.
fish.
Bring
No,
my bang.
No, smoking weed slows you down, man. No, I
you
need to
talking
speed
about?
up. And plus,
Who
I would
smokes
never
weed?
do anything that is like chemically made ever in my life. I barely take freaking aspirin. So, no. But I don't know what I was going to
It's
get
just
with that.
Jack
anyways.
Daniels for
We're
me.
gonna stop. We might stop the world from.
I
ending.
think we can. And then if it doesn't happen again, we're going to have some people cleansing their souls with us.
Right. You can confess your sins.
Confess.
So if we
Excuse me, confess your sins.
pardon me,
Thank you.
confess your sins. Okay, so if we stop the world from ending, we have to have another event for everyone who's home for the holidays.
Yeah.
They can come to our event.
And again, spending your last day with your family, how effing boring.
Gross.
Listen.
Haven't you already done that your whole life?
Exactly. It's boring. Get the hell out.
Where is America's sense of adventure?
It's gone. It's so gone. It's so gone. Let's not get me started on that route, on that rant of American. You know what? But sense of adventure is doing what you did, packing your shit and coming.
Yeah. It was actually my friend Joe.
Or gay porn.
I was
Packing
going to say, I'm thinking what he just said.
Packing
you
your
packed
shit
your shit and came.
Okay, my brain did not go there.
Wow. I looked at Ken. I'm like,
Like-
what did you just say?
Sorry.
It's yeah.
No, I mean,
Married
I'm
guy.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty impulsive, so my friend Joe said, "Come out to L.A." I said, "That sounds like a great idea."
Right.
He said, "It's warm here. You're in North Dakota, so come out here."
You were 21, 20?
I was 21. Yeah, when I moved out here.
Perfect. Yeah, you didn't have any chains, no nothing,
No.
no girlfriend,
No
kids left behind.
No.
Well, that you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know of, right?
Yeah, right? Right?
Yeah, but once your movie comes out, you're gonna get a phone
I'm gonna
call.
have so
By
many
the
kids
way,
as soon as these
Brandon,
movies come out.
Your kid's 7.
Do you remember that time we went to In-N-Out Burger and you got me a
Okay.
shake?
Okay, Brandon, I would say just keep this in your file. Go do one gay scene and just keep it listen what I'm saying. Look, and I'm planning for the future. I plan ahead. So if some girl says, "Oh no, you knocked her up," I contraire.
Yeah. Until
Dude,
one
listen,
of the biggest
listen,
producers in the
pretty
world get a hold of his video and they're like,
Okay,
"Oh, I'm sorry,
but
we don't
wait a
cast
minute.
gay porn stars."
You realize how much
Sorry.
child support is in California? Listen, that one time taking a shot would save you tens of thousands of dollars, maybe millions.
Listen, I know plenty of gay men who have children from when they were with a woman.
Listen, I'm just trying to save my friend's future fortunes.
Or ruin his career, either or. I don't know.
Who's gonna know? It's not like you got to go.
Well, if he shows the woman, she's going to leak
Okay.
that shit to TMZ for $10 million.
But is it worth paying for child support to some kid that's not yours? Remember, you live in California now. They will ass rape you the first chance they get here to take your income.
It's absolutely worth paying whatever amounts that people aren't thinking that I'm something that I'm not.
I'm just looking out for you. Listen, there's a lot of options. You cover, there's a lot of ways to get out of this. I'm just saying there's one.
That's one.
Or wear a condom.
There you go. That
Two
seems,
options.
That seems like the more
Two
logical
options.
of the two.
There's your two options. What do you? I'm doing him a favor.
Thank you, Ken.
Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And Tabasco sauce in the condom.
I knew it. I knew that was coming next.
Oh, you knew that.
Do you know about this? Does every man know about this?
I had no idea. What is this?
Women! Listen, you got to be careful. Women around.
Yes, let's talk more about this.
Women
All right,
around. He really wants to hear this one.
Let this guy tell the story because he's really good at it.
Listen,
I don't
man.
think this is true, but go ahead.
It is true. Women will after you're banging them, and you use a condom, you do your gig. If you don't flush it down the toilet, and you just, which I don't know why anybody wouldn't, wrap it up in toilet paper, it won't get clogged. Wrap it up in toilet paper and drop it bloop, down the hatch. It's goodbye. Thank you very much.
Okay,
but if you don't want to do
Very
that,
descriptive.
listen, carry those little pocket-sized Tabasco sauce. You've seen them?
Yeah.
Small ones. It doesn't take much. That and a condom, and you're safe. You drop that, because once you're done, and plus if you put them inside the trash
doesn't
can.
get what to do with the Tabasco
I'm telling
sauce.
them.
Okay, all right.
Slow down.
Okay.
After you throw it inside the wastebasket, girls have been known to take it out and use like a turkey baster to try it. Boop, boop, boop. So, little hot sauce, got that, shake it up, mix it up.
I didn't think I'd ever say
Okay,
this,
I really-
but Ken's a genius.
No, this is what I want to know.
Thank you.
Ken says girls have been known to do this. What
Right.
girls can?
Right here.
That is a very
me
vague,
some love.
broad.
I
See,
do have to say
That's because you're a girl.
Coming from Fargo, North Dakota, and going to high school in Fargo, North Dakota, there's a
Okay.
lot of
Oh man,
girls and guys. I mean, they're both to blame, but they'll try and trap the other person because they're terrified of moving on with their life without somebody.
All right.
So he's got a valid point.
Okay.
And it has happened.
But I mean, I usually only engage in intimate relationships with somebody that I care about. So
That's good.
Stop it.
You know.
Stop it.
now
He has morals, Ken. Shut up.
What's your mother listening to this show? I hope
no,
not.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is now.
Now, okay.
Oh.
Thank
oh,
you.
Oh, oh.
There you
Now,
go.
look at you defend. Look at him. He's got morals.
I do because I messed up a lot in the past.
All right. Oh my
okay,
God.
okay.
Well, I have morals now.
I learned the lessons.
I have a lot of morals now compared to when I was I'm St. Kenneth now compared to what I was 20 years
Oh
ago.
boy.
By far. By far.
Hence the Confessions.
Not for me, man.
Well, you're
Listen,
the saint. Aren't you conducting the Confessions?
I am because
Okay,
now
all right.
I have pured my soul. And people can I can save them.
You've been anointed.
Damn right. And by then I'm hoping to have my ordained minister license so we can make it
Are you
legal.
in
I'm
real
working
life?
on it.
In real life, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
You should make a
And if I
marriage.
have it,
Who
what
wants
if
to
we
get
married
married
somebody?
With Ken as the officiator?
Oh, dude. How about we marry a
Who can we
squasher?
marry? Do we have any squashers that want Ken to marry them? Not like actually marry them.
No,
but-
literally marry them.
No, you want to marry a squasher? Are you?
No, me personally marry? No.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
saying.
Whoa.
I was trying to get your back on
Sorry,
that one.
thank you so much. Woo.
You're gonna have like
Wow.
I in my head have a mental visual of 5 squashers showing up, and they're all like, Ken, put a ring
I
on my
like your
finger."
baldness.
Oh,
You
I'll
should
sit
do a
on that
milking,
head
too.
anytime.
A
What?
milking.
You
A
know,
milking?
you know how milking's really big right now.
Oh my
What?
God.
No, I don't know about
You don't
this.
know what milking is?
A cow or a woman?
No, I heard about it. Then I saw it on TV.
Stop, okay.
Tosh showed everyone that,
Hold
and
on,
I've heard
Tosh.
about it. My kids told me it's not disgusting. It's nothing.
Your kids
perverted.
told me about it.
Tell us.
No, I mean it's a
Tell us.
YouTube thing. It's where you stand in
Oh.
front of somebody and you take a gallon of milk and you pour it on top of your head.
Okay.
People are doing it in front of just the most bizarre places. People doing it in front of the White House.
Here.
Oh, it's not like
Here.
a sexual thing.
No,
It's
no,
just-
no. It's called
Impress
milking.
me.
Just
Pour a
pour
gallon
milk
of
on
gas
my
and light
head?
it on fire. Pour some milk on you.
No, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
No, there was a video of a guy doing it in front of some people in a restaurant. Like these old people, they're trying to eat. This guy stands in front of the window, goes, and then walks off.
So that's like planking, the new planking.
Yeah, that's exactly that.
What is wrong with America?
What is wrong?
We're
They have
planking
nothing
and
to
milking.
do.
Right. There's
They have
nothing to do.
Listen,
Seriously.
Planking and milking of America.
the
Go
reason
try
these
to-
things
Documentary.
didn't exist before is because people had to have an imagination. Like when
Right.
I was a kid, my parents made me go outside in the summer, and they said, find something to do.
Right.
Right.
Don't sit in front of your computer or your TV mindlessly playing a video game. I mean, I played
You had
video games, but
computers
I
when
mean,
you were a kid?
I'm just or the TV.
I remember when
back in my day.
No, I agree.
But it's really sad. I actually really it hits home with me because I have a lot of cousins and everything.
Right.
And, some of them, it's like they're at that age where I'm thankful that they've got the parents they do, where they're going to say, go outside, don't sit in front of the TV or computer.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, when my parents sent me out, I got in a little bit of trouble though all the time. Not really too much trouble.
Well, when you live in a gang-infested neighborhood, Ken, I mean,
A
what are you
little
going to
bit.
do? Play sticks and stones on the corner?
Man, I had a box full of high school, our elementary school doorknobs. We would ride our bike, kick them off, and I had these brass doorknobs. And then, so what do you do with doorknobs? You throw them at shit. And brass doorknobs does damage, man. Let me tell you. I mean, we're talking about doorknobs that were built probably in the 60s, so they were real American pride products there. Then we used to
Did you throw them through people's windows?
Or at cars or go to the 5 freeway, and we used to drop them on the overpass.
That's way worse than what I did. I would just hide in the trees and throw water balloons at cars.
Oh, no. Listen, we were.
That's way worse.
Shoot out the street lights on 4th of July.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. We were. Yeah, with the 38, man. Me and my neighbor Alfred. Shooting out the. Oh, man.
Did you get nostalgic there for a minute?
No, it's scary that this is what kind of anybody would have to grow up like that. But look, it made me a pleasant individual today.
You are very pleasant.
I like to smile. But let's take a quick little break. And then we'll finish up with Brandon. If Brandon wants to hang out, and we got like a half hour left.
Yeah,
we're
he can talk some shop with us.
We're going to
right?
do some news. We're going to do a little common just thoughts on life and what's going on in society and maybe our way of looking at things.
I know Ken's really excited about what happened at the UN today. So,
oh my God, we really need to get me started on that shit. Really?
We can talk about.
Oh, it's wonderful, man. It's like taking a stick and a big grizzly bear and just.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick little break. What's your thought, Chrissy?
Let's say we could talk about the man who has a Romney tattoo on his face.
Dude, what a
moron.
Anybody to put a tattoo of anything on your face, you got to be an asswipe. But listen, everybody, tell a friend, tell a lover. We're taking a little break, and we'll be right back. KenPettigrew.com.
Connection through a wire. If it's alright by you, I think I'll stop by for the fire and see what's going on. We danced all night, we cried and prayed for the good times they won't die.
That's right, everybody. The Vagabonds, little Georgia Fire. I love playing some independent music, some good people out there.
Oh, I have some people
Please.
for us to play.
I do too.
Listen.
If that's cool.
100%.
Awesome.
Right here.
I'll have to load it in tonight. We'll play it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Cool.
I love finding cool bands, and I've got some cool bands that follow us now. Some pretty big bands now follow the show and let us, like Vintage Trouble, let us play their stuff now all the time. Yeah, so it's definitely coming around. But Brandon, man, let's tell everybody again where to find you, what's going on. Then I think that you're going to hang out through the rest of the show, right?
Yeah, why not?
Excellent.
You can find me Facebook. I got a fan page, Brandon Heitkemp, or you can get me at Twitter at Brandon Heitkemp. I'm making it very simple for you guys. It's pretty much anything Brandon Heitkemp. www.brandonheitkamp.com. My production company is Disavowed Pictures, so you can check that out.
Disavowed?
Disavowed.
Oh.
Disavowed.
You know, like the film
Disavowed.
that's coming out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually named it after
got
that because it's my first baby, and I was like, I don't know what to call my production company. I was like, well, that makes sense, so
that works.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find me any of those, any social media site I'm on, and
just Google your name.
Yeah, Google me, and you'll find
Google
me.
Oh my God!
It's the world we live in. We Google people now.
You know what?
Everybody. I Google
Bing
everybody.
will never have a chance to compete with Google.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Bing and their little commercials of in a blind test, which runs faster, Bing or Google?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either. Give me a break.
I know what works. Google.
Google, exactly.
Yeah,
and it's easy.
It is.
Yeah, because I don't have to type
I
in.
use AOL.com.
Yeah, right. No kidding, right? So, well, great, man. It's great that you came in and spent the whole show with us, too.
Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, it was a blast. Thanks for having me
We're
in.
still spending the whole show with us, I guess, technically, right? Is what it really is. Yeah. But anyways, man, there's a lot of articles out there, and I'm flipping through. Christy's got a great one about a retarded, sorry. Someone getting picked on.
Mentally challenged.
Okay. Anyway, no, let's wait. Okay, wait. Well, let's wait. But the sad story here is the saddest story that I've seen today is that the Penn State president who got fired for covering up that pedophile Sandusky got $2.4 million today from this. $2.4 million to walk away without anything to be said.
Wow, that's insane.
How about that?
Graham Spanier got $2 million. Oh man!
If I couldn't hate sports more,
that's the college.
No, exactly. That's the thing. It's so outrageous that they get like free passes on everything. It's insane.
A free passer. This guy was effing raping boys in the school gym.
Yeah.
And everybody covered it up. Everybody hit it. And we're going to give these sons. I mean, this guy, as much as I can't stand pedophiles, this guy deserves the Saturday night execution style too. Because this is a one fix quit. This is a one fix problem here. It fixes it. And I know it makes me a little brutal. It may be mean, but son of a bitch, who cares about this 64-year-old freaking man? What about the 11, the 12-year-old boy who was looking for a good program, who wanted to find somebody, a father figure, and what does he find? A penis in his ass. It's what he finds. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, everybody wants to pussyfoot around it. Sandusky stuck his cock in some kid's mouth, and we pay this guy $2.4 million to cover it up, and that's okay. Bullshit, man, I swear. This is what bothers me. Things that really bothers me, that's probably the worst. And now he gets
really disappointing.
It's disappointing. $2.4 million.
It's outrageous.
It's outrageous, right?
Yeah.
And anybody out there who can even think that that's even okay, what if it was your cousin, what if it was you or your child?
Oh, yeah.
Think about that.
Well, who thinks it's okay?
There's people, Mambala. There's groups that actually support. What's it stand for? Mambala. Man, boy. What's it stand for? There's literally a group that gets funding from the taxpayers. Man, love, boy, something society.
Let me see.
Mambala. I swear, look it up.
There's a society that's pro.
Man, yeah, look it up. It's Mambala.
That's pro.
Yeah, I forget exactly.
Porn? Are you
North American Man Boy Love Association.
That's a thing?
Swear to
Right
God.
here.
Right
Oh,
there.
my gosh.
Yeah.
It's a pedophile and pederasty advocacy organization in the United States that works to abolish age. I'm looking at Wikipedia.
Discrimination.
Oh, that works to
What?
abolish age of consent laws,
Oh,
criminalizing adult sexual involvement with
With kids.
minors, and
Yeah.
for the releases of all men who have been jailed for sexual contact with minors that did not
Why
involve
aren't we
coercion.
people
How
need-
sick is that?
What do you mean? See, it's a sad thing that people got to come to my show to find out about that.
NAMBLA. They are sick,
Yeah.
sick individuals.
Yeah.
And they were founded in 1978. Their headquarters have everyone,
Been
just
around
for your
that long?
information, if you want to go to their website and harass them, not harass them.
No,
you wanna
no. Harass them. My name is Ken Pettigrew. Harass them. Fuck them.
They're based in New York and San Francisco.
I'll
I'm
take
getting
my
this
beating.
information on Wikipedia, but New York, San Francisco, and their website is not. I'm not going to give it out, but just
Oh,
find it and give them a hard time because this is disgusting stuff.
Or ask Mouse. I mean,
there's a
he
difference
used to attend the
between-
school as a young child.
Yeah, shut up. There's a difference between gay rights and
By far.
that is not what
Listen.
that's. Yeah, I just want people to say
This
that's,
whole,
these
I
are two
mean,
different
oh
things
my
here.
God, it's way different. And everybody, I mean, this sick and tired of this gay right fight. Gay rights,
Gay
of
right.
course they have the rights. They live, where? Hold on. It's 1,400 words. It's a document. About 1776, a guy named Thomas Jefferson had a lot to do with it that said, all men are created equal. I didn't see it say all white Caucasian men. I think it said all men are created equal. I'm just saying. So I don't understand where this fight has to keep coming.
Well, I agree, Ken.
Some stupid knucklehead from Norwalk, California can figure it out.
Well, yeah, I agree. Just a lot of people don't.
That's why you can't
A lot of people
put too
don't
much
get
on
it.
a degree. Or
I like that.
you can't
Degrees are overrated. Sorry, maybe
I
shouldn't
agree
say
with that
I think they're overrated.
full-heartedly.
I think
Yeah.
they're overrated.
Just think, but the guy from Harvard says Thomas Jefferson doesn't know what he's talking about. Or Benjamin Franklin. Oh, that's right, because they didn't go to a college. Or drive a Prius. No.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he drove a Prius.
Oh, come on. Jefferson was rolling around in that Toyota Prius, man. Him and Sally, they're just cruising.
Sally. That is too funny. But yeah, it's just these groups and these people do this.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And we don't. There's no way that you can abolish that group. It's a private organization. There's tons of psychotic, messed up private organizations.
But the
that
thing is,
I mean, it's America, right? Right. It
Okay.
goes back to that land of the
But-
free. Blah blah.
No, not blah blah. That is not blah blah. That's
I
what
don't mean
makes
land of
us
the free,
great.
blah, blah.
But there's also a thing that says we have the right to throw these people out of your effing. You know what? I would harass They are lucky that if there was a pedophile living on my block, he wouldn't live on my block long.
Right.
And there's nothing a cop or the city council or anybody could do. Because what they didn't know I did and what was done, and there would be damage done.
Right.
But
There'd
I'd
just be
be-
no connection to Ken.
I'd be like effing Ninja Pettigrew. Could you see me in a
That'd be
black
sweet.
ninja outfit with like the split toes and the gloves?
Man, I chased one down my
Get some
street.
arsenic.
Oh no!
I did with a baseball bat, and he never rode down my street on his bike ever again. I
So,
told him
but-
if he came back,
But now there's groups out there that, and you know what? Honestly, do they have the right to be here in America? The law, honestly, no, because the law says you can't do it. But the sad thing is, there's groups like the ACLU that supports them. Not literally supports them, is like they support what they do, but they support that they have a right to be a group,
Right.
which blows my mind.
I mean, I think as we've talked about before, we're all for having freedom, but if it's something that's hurtful to another human being, that's messed up.
Well, but that's where the line that we have to watch, because where is what's hurtful to you? I mean, we're not talking about a legal age now. I mean, if it's in a legal age, fine. But I mean, we really have to be careful about, especially when it comes to free speech. I guess what you're saying about physically hurting
That's what
somebody.
I'm talking about.
But I think we really have to watch these barriers on freedom of speech, because we cannot let them say, you can't say this because it's politically incorrect, because it's not nice.
Right, I agree. I know that's a dicey line to walk. I'm talking about physically hurting another.
For sure.
Like
I
the
definitely
KKK,
agree with
for
that.
example, or something along those lines.
Or the Black Panthers.
Those guys too.
Or the Democrats who started the KKK.
All right.
It's true.
I know, Ken.
It's true.
I'm not saying
I
it's
just tend
not
to bring that up.
true.
I'm just saying.
I'd just like to say Mr. Ken Pettigrew is correct on that factual information.
We did start it. Me and my brother-in-law's Kennedy and the Birds.
That's right.
Wow. That's right. Kennedys are killing themselves out quicker.
That's right. Pills and pop. That's right.
And then one guy's going to go to jail for raping those two, or trying to, get those two waitresses in some hotel room. The son of Robert Kennedy, the dude who got canoed.
No.
Did you hear the interviewed Mrs. Kennedy, Jackie?
No.
Excuse me, Jackie. Other than that, how was the ride in the convertible?
Oh. How was the rest of your day?
How was that sunny afternoon in Dallas?
Boy.
That's horrible.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Era, that's not era funny.
That era.
My brother died that day. Yeah,
One thing that I like to say is at least Mother Nature handles something the voters won't do: death.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out of office now because the voters won't get them out. Is it rough?
So
I'm just gonna
look at everybody get quiet because we talked about
next
some freaking
on the list?
haters dying, and we're supposed to be sad about that.
No, I'm not sad.
You know what
I'm
is
just saying
sad
I
though?
don't think I have a lot of information enough to comment on.
You know what? As
That's
much
all.
as fun that I make about and to people, the story that Chrissy sent me. You want to talk about
kind of
that?
A cool story, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. It talks about. Okay, so anyways, there's a guy named, I don't even know if I'm saying his name right. He's a enterprising entrepreneur. His name is Elon Musk, and he basically is planning to build an 80,000 person colony on Mars. He has he's outlined plans to build a colony on Mars. It's going to be a public-private joint venture, and if you want to be a part of this, it's going to cost you only $500,000.
That's all?
But the first group of Martian citizens would be limited to 10 people or less. And he's got the cost between $36 billion. And the inhabitants would be sent with enough equipment to grow crops, to use the nitrogen and carbon dioxide on Mars to their advantage, and to harvest the ice as well. So he thinks in about 12 to 15 years, he will have people living on Mars. Do you think it's interesting?
If it happens, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Well, can we choose who goes to Mars?
Well, I'm sure that
We'll send that
the
group
money.
that we were just talking about.
No. We should just kill them. Oh, we should kill them to fuel the rockets.
Oh, God.
Well, I was going to
use
suggest
their flesh
send
for the
them up there,
rockets?
but conveniently just forget to make the housing.
Oh,
just
man.
drop
There
them
we
off and
go.
open the door.
Right.
Or just get them out outside the atmospheres. Oh, you know what we can do is bet them in Vegas and find out which one hits the ground first. We take them up 3 miles up, open it up, and see which one hits the ground. Blue. I got my number on. I got my number on Billy Bob George coming down here.
That might fall in cruel and unusual punishment, but I don't know.
Compared to who? What they did to those kids? No, but anyways, let's not
Anyways.
switching
That's
subjects.
a cool idea.
Don't
though.
you
I
think
like
it's
that.
interesting, though, to see where our planet is headed?
Well, it's
Ken doesn't care.
No, I do care because I think
It's not
that
politics. Ken
No,
doesn't
no,
care.
it's by far than that because the human spirit is what I really care
Wow.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Or
By far, I do.
the human spirit?
Yeah.
Did
the,
that come out of his mouth?
Yeah.
the human spirit of what Lewis and Clark did, what the Wright brothers did, what all these adventurers did crossing the ocean. That's what makes the human race great.
Right.
That's what makes us great. That's the human spirit, not this lovey huggy dubby fucking bullshit. That's for fucking that was too much acid through 10 years and screwed this nation up.
Gotcha.
The human spirit is what makes us great in America.
I
and
agree.
this
Those
is where
people
we
who are
get
willing
to
to go out there
thrive.
and
And we can thrive here from that. from what Brandon's doing to what we're doing to what the Wright brothers did to what everybody's done. I mean, we have that opportunity to take that chance. And that's the human spirit that I love. Because people put roadblocks in it, name it politics, religion, right, left, black, white, gay, or straight. F them. Shame on them. I'm here about the human spirit through as much as that we like to have fun.
Yeah.
But it is, in the end, what's this show about? Us living free and us being the best that we can be. And people getting their heads out of their asses and being the best that they can be. Because in the end, it benefits all of us.
Right. No, I agree.
So the human spirit does matter. And us going, imagine from what the Wright brothers did. 2 bicycle guys built a freaking airplane, had no idea.
I know.
But think about what they changed. The internet, the satellites, is all because to get to the moon, it took satellites. But what got everybody there was 2 bicycle guys.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Who got people to fly. And then from flying 100 feet, let's fly a mile. Let's fly around the water, around the ocean. Oh, shit, let's fly to the effing moon. Because 2 guys flew 1,000 feet.
True.
2 bicycles. It's effing amazing to me. And that it happened here says so much more about this country because there was human beings on this planet for thousands of years. We did it in less than 300 years of being on this soil. That whole thought of being free and going and doing it. It's amazing.
I think it's really cool that we'll see it in our lifetime. And like an interesting thought that came to me is, when I was little, I watched The Jetsons, and it's all this futuristic show. And when you're little, you don't even picture that, but it's so close to what we're really on the cusp of. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We're gonna be that futuristic world is right there.
I think we're closer towards the Terminator world than But you're right, Ken. The root of that, going to the moon. A couple of guys in North Carolina. And then
bicycle
guys in North Carolina, all the way up to the Nazis that helped us get to the moon.
Oh, nice how you put it.
But it's true.
You are German. Yes. But it was.
What, you think I'm joking? The head of the NASA program was a Nazi scientist that was brought here.
But that wasn't my point to that.
No,
my
point
to that is.
But that's the fascinating point is that it took 2 simple guys, and then we brought over after the war these scientists from a very, what we consider an evil empire, and brought them in, and they brought the whole world to that next level. Not because they were Nazis. That's where they
were scientists.
That's where they developed their scientific knowledge, and then we brought it to the next level here, back in the United States.
But it's
pretty fascinating stuff.
Use their powers for good.
Yes, and they did. Mm-hmm. They did. They changed everything.
Well, good and evil.
Thanks to the ancient aliens.
That's true.
It's definitely in the eye of the.
Do you watch that show?
Beholder a little bit, for sure. And listen, ancient aliens.
Do you watch that show?
Okay, listen. If we're it,
Brandon, do you watch that show?
I want to get George. Hey, we got to get George.
Do I need to?
I haven't.
It could pose some interesting thoughts. I mean, some thoughts they're definitely pulling from like left, right, back, and center field, and you're like, I don't know. Yeah. But they pose some interesting thoughts. I definitely think
we could get George Noria on our show.
It's a show about
I'd only wish.
Did we evolve from aliens? They go and they study all these cultures and things that were built and hieroglyphics, and they're looking at cultures thousands of years ago, and you're like, how did they make these inscriptions with such primitive tools? And people today with the technology that we have now couldn't even
But that is not true. They can't. What can't we build that was built back in the day?
Listen, I'm just saying there are certain things with how tiny and small the detail is. It would take us a long ass time, let alone people who, when you look at their tools that they had,
you're right about that.
How
but guess what they had to do? Oh, the sun came up. I got nothing to do.
They had their own cultures. They had their own things that needed to be done in their time frame.
But guess what they didn't have? The Ken Pettigrew Show to spend all day watching, like all of you should be doing.
Okay, I don't know how that just got connected, but okay.
Well, that's because today we have other things to do. We have football. We got baseball. We got the Ken Pettigrew Show.
That is not the point. But
no, but
there are some people
Show
on there who definitely make they're like, so if we all had a jelly bean as a pet, and that jelly bean came from a llama, and that llama had a pig as a sister, we would technically be jelly bean pig children.
Oh, yeah.
They have people who make weird connections.
That's
but
right.
they do bring up things where you wonder, like, how the hell did that get there thousands and thousands of years ago?
I got
And they
a thought.
study paintings and masonry and all these different cultures, and so there are some interesting aspects.
I'm thinking
to it.
of something.
Oh,
If
geez,
my
please.
Aunt Sally had a set of balls, she would be my Uncle Steve.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying.
Ah.
I think of some things too.
Wow.
In life. We all have stuff to think about. But listen, we got to do a little worldly news.
Yeah.
We got to do that. We got to do some apologies and wrap this baby up. Look what time it is. I didn't even realize the time it is already.
I know. Time flies.
So I guess it's time for the worldly news report.
I got it, man. Okay. Everyone, it's time for our worldly news report with Nigel Woodbury. Don't forget, this is brought to you by WCAutoSales.com. You better tell them that Nigel sent you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London. Dateline New York, Dateline Libya, Dateline Egypt, Dateline Syria, Dateline Egypt, Dateline Egypt, Dateline Egypt, Dateline Egypt. Oh, where was I? I'm sorry, that's right, Middle East. UN votes to recognize Palestine as a non-member state to the UN. What will this do for Palestine? Absolutely nothing. Moving on, Egyptian President Morsi declares himself Pharaoh of Egypt and is currently remodeling the inside of the Pisa pyramid. Looks pretty good, actually. He had a good interior designer for the pyramid. Moving on, Dateline New York, Los Angeles. Lindsay Lohan. Yet arrested again for hitting some bitch in a nightclub. Sounds like your typical Lindsay night to me. Moving on, Michael Jackson's father has a stroke. Can you say karma? Moving on, Jeffrey Zucker. Yes, the nice Jewish boy from the large entertainment conglomerates has become the CEO of CNN. I give it exactly 1 year. Moving on to Los Angeles. Los Angeles Lakers still suck. So moving on to Japan. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you those Japanese are doing a great thing over there by bringing their economy back down to the dumpster. This has been Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London.
Yeah, that's right, man. Look at, we have made it in life. We have made it in life now. Yeah, well, we like to do this because I've been known to offend some people. You've seen that, probably. You wouldn't get.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And Chrissy and Fish always like, you know what? We have to leave here and go almost take a rape shower, so that they needed a little cleansing section. So this is our part of the show. If it's your first time in listening, well, here we go.
I would like to say that I'm sorry to everyone who saw Ken's junk when he had it out on stage so many years ago.
I'd like to second that.
I would also like to apologize to Brandon and Irish that we talked about butts right from the get-go.
I'd just like to apologize to Brian Heitman.
Yep. I would also like to apologize to all mentally handicapped children for people who do shit like that.
I was yawning. I'd like to apologize to anyone who is gay that may have been offended by any of Ken's ass humor.
That's all I have.
I'd like to apologize to Irish, and I'd like to apologize to Chrissy's pimple.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Chrissy's pimple.
Well, yeah, didn't you hear? It was part of the conversation, man.
It was.
Had
And you
something
were
to say.
pretty harsh, Ken Pettigrew.
Oh, stop it. What's harsh is bringing that thing into the room. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Wow. Man, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well,
that's all I got to
Well, let's.
I will.
Good.
Let's just leave that one alone.
I'll leave that. Well, listen, man, I appreciate everybody that's always coming to the show and supporting the show worldwide. It's damn freaking pretty damn good. I swear it's making me more and more narcissistic. Them too.
I think, yeah.
A little
probably.
bit. A little bit, but it's good, right? Is it good to feel that way a little bit?
Oh, all the time.
All the time, right? Listen, Brandon, man, let's give everybody again, man, what's going on and where you're at. And
all right, I'll make it really quick. We got Disavowed, Wingman Inc., The Love Section, The Bloody Indulgent, Selling It, Seance, Torment, The Brotherly Love, give a little shout out to Joyce Skinner and Tony Germanario and Irish Robles with Nadal PR for hooking me up here with these guys, these wonderful people.
Too much fun, man.
Yeah.
And listen again, everybody at WROMradio.net rebroadcasting this in all 56 countries. Everybody at WCAutosales.com, live in Montclair. You know, it's cheaper to keep her. Man, go buy her a car. That's all I'm saying. I'm Ken.
I'm Chrissy.
And I'm Fish.
Remember, everybody, tell a friend, tell a lover. You have a great weekend. Don't take anybody's shit, but don't give anybody shit either. I'm Ken Pettigrew. See you all Monday.